Welcome back. It's your man, Boss Man, the host that be doing the X and the most. We got another one-on-one special, man. And this tonight's special is Boss Man Mindset. A lot of men and women feel like they got that boss man mindset. I'm speaking to men, period. I do another segment speaking to women, but right now I'm speaking to the men. A lot of them feel like they got that boss man mindset, and they really don't. I'm gonna be real, and they really don't. Just because you're making money, it doesn't mean you have that boss man mindset. You feel what I'm saying? You really don't. And I'm telling you this because I thought I had it. Just because I was accumulating money. Kids can accumulate money, but it doesn't mean that they have a boss man mindset. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody can accumulate money. You can walk down the street and find $100 bill, pick it up and put it in your pocket, but it still don't mean that you have a boss man mindset. So what I'm gonna do in this segment right here, I'm gonna break things down and give y'all a clear vision of what it is to have a boss man mindset and how to utilize that mindset once you obtain that mindset. First of all, if you are a hustler, it is a form of being a boss man. It is a form of having a boss man mindset because you had that mindset to financially gain money. You know what I'm saying? You had that mindset to financially grow or economically grow. You know what I'm saying? So you already have that mindset. So that's a part of it. You know what I mean? It's a piece of the puzzle. It's not the whole puzzle. Okay? You got that. But a lot of hustlers that make the money and they don't know how to keep the money. They don't know how to properly invest the money. You know what I'm saying? And people that had a boss man mindset, they know how to properly invest their money. They know how to properly manage their money. They know how to properly scale their business. They know how to properly market. They know how to properly promote. You know what I'm saying? That's the boss man mindset. A hustler cannot do that. A hustler can make the money. A hustler can make the money. I give you that. A hustler can't make the money. Some of them can even keep the money. But when you're doing hustling, man, especially if it's illegal hustling, when you're doing hustling like that, eventually the money is going to leave because you don't have nothing legal or nothing stable that you have invested your money into. So once you get that boss man mindset, even if you out there doing something illegal, if you're doing something illegal to make money, you have to get that boss man mindset in order for you to keep that money. You know what I'm saying? Boss men, they can easily make money. Easily. They can sell a product and easily make money. They can talk their way into money. But what they do is invest their money. And that way they can continue to make money and they can continue to keep their money. Feel what I'm saying? So one thing is what you want to do, you might want to sit back and evaluate. All right? Sit back and evaluate, man. Okay, let's see. Strategize. And you are your worst critic. If you tell yourself that you cannot do these things, guess what? You, sir, will not be able to do those things. Feel what I'm saying? You have to tell yourself that you can do these things of which that you are trying to do. You feel me? You have to trick your mind that you are already in possession of these things of which you desire. Oh, there go that word, desire. Y'all remember that word? Write it down for me. The people that's listening right now, I want you to write that word down. Desire. Ooh, that word. Hey, we're gonna talk a lot about that word, desire. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen to this. It is a well-known fact that one comes finally to believe whatever one repeats oneself, whether it's a statement to be true or false. If a man repeats a lie over and over, he will eventually accept that lie as truth. Moreover, he will believe it to be the truth. You feel what I'm saying? So, even if you tell yourself, oh, I'm rich, 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 I'm rich. You keep telling yourself that so much that you will believe it so much that eventually you're gonna do what you got to do to become rich. Cause you can't fake it forever. You can't sit there forever just steady saying you rich, steady saying you rich, steady saying you rich, and make it believe that you rich, living a lifestyle like you rich, but you're not rich. So guess what? That's gonna run out. That's a hustler. You may have the money like you rich. You may even live like you rich. But if you don't properly invest in your finance, it's just money to soon be gone. One of my mentors told me, if you're not properly investing your money, that's money easily made that's soon to be gone. You feel what I'm saying? Just as fast as that money come in, man, just as fast as it can leave. You feel what I'm saying? Just as fast as that money come in, just as fast as that same money can go. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like any idea, plan, or purpose, it can be placed in the mind through repetition of thought. You feel what I'm saying? Any idea. Let me say that again. Let me say that again for y'all that wasn't listening, to y'all that wasn't paying attention, or to the ones that was trying to pay attention. It's just went over your head. Listen. Any idea, plan, or purpose that may be placed in your mind through repetition of thought. That means an idea. You can have an idea just to think it. A plan just to think it. You know what I'm saying? A purpose, you can just think it. And that's the first stage of a boss man mentality, just thinking of it. But you can think of plans. You can think of purposes. You can think of ideas. It's plenty of people in the world that does it, but they don't take the initiative to act upon it. You know why? Because they don't have the desire. Oh my God, they're going to word again. They're going to word again. Desire, man. If y'all don't know what desire is, I want y'all to take a minute. I want y'all to look it up in the dictionary, man. Look it up in the dictionary, man. If you don't understand the word desire, look up in the dictionary. Because I can sit here and tell you, oh, desire means this, desire means that. But you know, like desire, you really going like you can't turn around. The desire got to burn in you like, look, I got to do this. It's no turnaround. You know what I'm saying? It's no turnaround. I read a story one day. About an ancient Greek. His desire was so strong to be successful, to achieve his goal. You know what he did? He left himself no possible way to retreat. He had to either win or perish. He left himself no type of way to retreat. He made it impossible for him to retreat, even if he wanted to. Every person who wins in an undertaking must be willing to burn his ship and cut down all sources of retreat. That's just simple. You gotta like get that out your head. Like, I can't turn back. You feel what I'm saying? I can't turn back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put in the work. You gotta have the desire, and you gotta put in that work, because wishing will not bring you riches. You know what I'm saying? When I say riches, I mean like not just money. I mean access. Assets. I mean whatever your heart desire, the riches of your heart, whatever your heart desire, whatever it is you're trying to get, a mansion or 3 successful businesses, whatever it is, that's your riches. But wishing it would not bring you not one rich. It's not gonna bring you any riches. But desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning to find ways. Just planning to find ways and mean like the means to articulate riches, and backing those plans with persistence, which does not recognize failure. Oh, that brings riches. That brings riches, man. I'm telling you, it does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Whether if you're ready or not, you have to put those plans into action. You have to boss up and put those plans into action. No procrastination. And like I said before, you gotta stay persistent. You gotta have persistence, not just any persistence, the persistence that does not recognize failure. Like you can't even acknowledge it. Well, maybe I might fail, and no, you're fucking up right there. You can't even like acknowledge it. You feel what I'm saying? You got to put in the work. It's like you can never have riches in great quantity unless you can work yourself into like a white heat of desire. Like I told y'all, they were gonna keep popping up. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to actually believe that you are already in process of this shit before you even get it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't see the great riches in your imagination, you would never see them in your bank balance, bro. You would never see them in your possession. You know what I'm saying? If you can't put that mansion in your imagination, how the fuck you expect to see it in real life? You feel what I'm saying? If you cannot see these numbers in your imagination, how you expect to see them in your bank account, bro? Like answer me that. Like how? Like just be real with yourself, man. Like we're gonna be real with ourselves. Okay, for me, for instance, I used to sell dope. Man. I used to steal cars and sell them. Any type of illegal thing, I did it. I did it. But the one thing when I was doing illegal stuff for money, I was persistent. I had desire. I had a desire to get this money. I had the desire to get what I was stealing. And I had the desire to get off of it. I had the desire to sell it. Even before I went and got it, I was telling myself, like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it for this price. I'm going to take the money that I get. I'm going to invest it in some more illegal stuff. And when I get that, I'm going to flip that for twice as much. I'm going to sell it. Neither time when I was doing that illegal activity that I leave room for failure. I didn't say I planned on going to get this car, stealing it. Hopefully selling it if I don't get caught. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna ask for this much. Hopefully he give it to me. But if he don't, I'll take what he come with. No. I didn't recognize no sign of retreat. I'm not retreating, period. I'm setting my mind to it. That's what it was. That's what it is. I ain't thinking about no consequences. That's what it is. I'm going for it. Yeah. Going to get it. Going for it. Not praising that type of lifestyle, not praising that activity, but I want y'all to look at the desire for it. I read in a Curtis 50 Cent Jackson book. It's entitled Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. And he said, you got to have that bulldog determination. A bulldog is small, but they are so determined to do their job, no matter how small it is. A lot of animals are bigger than the bulldog, but guess what? The bulldog, bar none, he's determined to do his job. You gotta have that same determination, that same desire. That's what give you that boss man mindset. I have no choice. I have to do this. This has to work. This is going to work. I am going to do this. I'm going to be a success. To all the guys that's on lockdown, I'm free. Even though you're still in the behind the wall, I'm free. If you hear my voice, I want you to remember this. You are only confined by the walls that you build around yourself. Let me say that again. You are only confined by the walls that you build yourself. And that's even for people in the world. You have people in the world that's locked up as well. Because these are the walls that they build around themselves. These are the walls that they build of confinement around their own mind. And that is not a boss man mindset at all. You feel what I'm saying? Most of the whole world is Tupac fans, right? Cool. Hail Mary. Come with me. Hail Mary. One quick see. What do we have here now? Do we want to ride it down? Ride da 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 da. Yo, his second verse. This is what he states. Pay attention. The penitentiary is packed full of promise makers, never realizing the precious time to be wasted, institutionalized. I was incarcerated when I first paid attention to that. And I'm speaking to the guys who's locked down. The penitentiary is packed full of promise makers. And what I mean by that, when I get out, I'm gonna do this. When I get out, I'm gonna get me a phone. When I get out, I'm gonna start my business. When I get out, I'm gonna do this. When I get out, I'm gonna be a better man. When I get out, I'm gonna be a better father. When I get out, I'm gonna marry my wife. When I get out, I'm gonna do this. When I get out, I'm gonna do this. Like in all those fucking promises. But they're not realizing all this free, precious time that they sitting there wasting. Why? Because they institutionalized. It's just that simple, just that deep. So y'all take that time now. Take that time now to work on your boss man mindset. You know when you really are a boss when other people's calling you boss. Like 50 say, man. You know, I look up to him. He's a good mentor, man. Like he say, they asked him why did he cancel himself off his own show? Why did he kill himself off on his own TV show? You know what he said? When I'm on a TV show, I had to act to make my money. When I was a rapper, I gotta perform. I gotta go on tour. I gotta get on stage to make my money. He said, you ain't making money until you're not doing nothing, making money. He said, I can wake up in the morning with 4.5 million in my bank account, lay in my bed all day and watch cartoons and eat cereal, and look back at my bank account at 12 a.m. in the morning and see what it says. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna say 5.5 million, and I ain't left my bed all day. That's when you're making real money. Mm-hmm. Y'all hear what the fuck I just said? I'm telling y'all, man, when y'all get that boss man mind frame, bro, things gonna be different. Like I was telling y'all about how my mind frame was, man, when I was hustling and thugging and not just drugging and doing everything. I took all that desire I had. I took that drive I had. I took that mentality I had, and I put it towards business. I started learning each and everything I could about business. I'm talking about, I don't care what business it is, what field it is, I want to learn it. I read in a book and said, you want to keep something from a black man, put it in a book. So ever since then, I've been reading books. I ain't talking about urban fiction knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about books of knowledge, books that you can gain substance from. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to be stagnant. You feel what I'm saying? Why is it people that look just like me, you don't see them on Wall Street? People that look just like me, you don't see them with restaurants in our neighborhood. People that look just like me are not considered a success. And it's not, you can't say the white man holding you down or any of that. No, sir, you hold yourself down. Because simply you fail to gain that boss man mindset. I'm giving a lot of people gems right now. They're not gonna accept it because they're gonna feel like can't nobody tell me shit. Can't nobody tell me shit. But everything I'm telling you, it's coming from experience shit that I did myself. And it's coming from research and knowledge of which that I have got. Like I say, man, y'all make sure y'all go get these 3 books. 3 books, I want y'all to agree. Number 1 book, Think and Grow Rich. I want you to go get that book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Read that book. Study that book. Get your highlighter, highlight. Study that book. Like, it's not a book just to read and I'm done with it. No, study that book. Book number 2, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by Curtis 56 Jackson. Get that book. I'm telling you, get that book. And last but not least, it's your boy truly, yours truly, my boy, Know thyself. 10 guidelines for mastering yourself and becoming successful. All these books are available on Amazon. Book number 1, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Book number 2, Hustle Harder and Hustle Smarter by Curtis Peterson Jackson. And book number 3, which is my book, Know Thyself. 10 Guidelines to Mastering Oneself and Becoming Successful by Alfred Darnell. All these books are available on Amazon. Go get those books, study those books, read those books, dissect those books, utilize those books, apply the message. Apply the message. You feel what I'm saying? It's important. It's important. Just remember that. Just remember that all who succeeded in life, they get off to a bad start, man. They pass through many heartbreaks, struggles before they arrive. The turning point in the lives of those who succeed usually comes from the moment of some crisis. I mean, just some crisis through that which they introduce to their other selves. And when I say their other selves, that's that boss man. You got you got that natural boss man in you. Fellas, you got a boss man in you. You just got to tap into that untapped potential. You feel what I'm saying? You have to tap into that untapped potential. Like, you have to. You have to, man. You got it in you. I believe it. Because 14 years ago, I couldn't even read. Do you understand what I'm saying? I could not read well at all. But me being driven, dedicated, and determined, and having that spark, that fire, that desire. So you know what? I'm gonna break myself down. I'm gonna teach myself how to read. I'm gonna teach myself how to read. And years later, guess what? Now I'm writing and publishing books. I'm doing mentorship, things that I never thought that I'd be doing. You understand? Never thought that I'd be doing these things. But you never know what your future upholds. Okay, I gotta put that spark. I gotta put that fire behind it inside you. Once you do that, you will gain that boss man mindset. Speaking of desire, I got another book I just came out with called The Art of Desire. See right here, it's available on Amazon. The Art of Desire is available now on ebook on Amazon, in ebook and paperback. Now make sure y'all get in. Like I said, time to boss up, man. How we gonna lead correctly? How we gonna lead correctly if we do not know how to lead? I want to take this moment. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Robert Greene, Curtis Peterson Jackson, Nipsey Hussle, Ernest Moore, and More to Live for a podcast. I want to give a shout out to Unique Guidance. I want to give a shout out to Emmanuel Jabo Reynolds. I want to give a shout out to Shaquille McGee, aka King. I want to give a shout out to Charmaine Simone. I want to give a shout out to Shantae Smith. I want to give a shout out to Leroy Walker Sr. and Leroy Walker Jr. I want to give a shout out to Anthony Williams. want to give another shout out, and this is a special shout out. I want to give this special shout out to my wonderful grandparents, my grandfather, my grandmother, Roger and Martha Harris. May they rest in peace. And if I did not call your name, please don't feel no type of way. Please do not feel no type of way at all. But these are the ones that spark fuel in me. These are the ones that set me down and didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but they told me what I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones that challenged me, pushed me. These are the ones that didn't just say, I believe in you. These are the ones that say, I'm proud of you. These are not the ones that just said, good for you. These are the ones that actually show this shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I missed anybody, I truly apologize. But as of right now, these are the ones that just stuck out to me. Don't get me wrong. Some of the ones I named, at times I felt like I hated their ass. At times I just wanted to choke their ass up and just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give them their flowers what they flowers do. Yeah. Oh yeah, and a special shout out to my motherfucking haters. I cannot do this shit without y'all. Y'all motivate me every mother freaking day. You understand me? I appreciate y'all. But anyway, man, I want y'all to know, man, like, I want y'all to listen to this, man. And I want y'all to take note. I want y'all to take notice of this. I'm telling you, develop that boss man mindset and utilize what I'm telling you, and watch how you excel in life. Watch how you elevate. You ain't gotta thank me. A lot of people ain't thank me later. No, don't thank me at all. You will be thanking me by utilizing this, elevate, and becoming a true boss that you are. So develop that boss man mindset. I ain't gonna do it, but sit back and watch you flourish, bro. Because I want to see you win. Regardless, I want to see you win. It's your boy Boss Man. That concludes another episode and puts a fork in another topic. And remember, you heard it here first. Late night topics. Y'all stay blessed.